Family-owned businesses hit a wall. There used to be a statistic that they take 3 generations to destroy. I have a man right now I'm working with in Florida who worked with his dad. Dad was pretty controlling, but they did well enough. And he decided he wanted to develop a certain wing of the business. Dad agreed that he could go off and do that as long as he didn't, slack on working in the business. And darned if that thing that he developed became incredibly lucrative, and his father sued him. And it took about 7 years of lawsuits until both businesses were totally dissolved. So what breaks up a family business as opposed to a non-family business? Relationships. If you don't get along with someone in your business, you fire them. You don't fire your brother. You don't fire your father, your aunt, your uncle, your nephew. So that you're sort of stuck with these people, and you have to have a certain health within the family for it to be successful.
There's a moment in time where you realize that being in a family business is different and unique, and it brings certain situations that you wouldn't receive in another business. And so you can't, reach out to your parents and say, man, I'm really struggling with my leader at work, because that is your leader. I think that uniqueness is really what brought me to searching for someone else who would understand. I actually had an advisor refer me to go to a symposium about family business. So I went and I listened, and for the first time I felt like, oh, I actually fit somewhere. I'm not some weird person who has these struggles and no one to talk to.
The Parker Center was begun by Jim and Linda Parker. Jim had grown up in a family business, and as a lawyer, he represented many, many family businesses. From that experience, he decided to start an organization called the Family Business Alliance of New Mexico. And that went along for a couple of years, offering programs. And then during the years that Doug Brown was the dean of the Anderson School, there was conversation that began about the fact that many business schools have a family business center within them. And so the decision was made to transfer the Family Business Alliance into the Parker Center for Family Business at UNM.
Most family forums have a collection of people in them that people in family businesses can come to and get the expertise of many people from many fields. So you can come for psychological issues, you can come for family issues, you can come for family planning, you can come for legal issues. How do you work with issues of succession? But I think what's even more exciting about a family business forum like Parker Center is you finally come together with people with similar experiences. And that's really what makes it.
A couple times a year, you can hear some really great speakers. And really those speakers and those events, that's where you get a lot of the tools from the Parker Center. But once I really engaged in pure conversation with people who knew about what I was dealing with and the special, unique things that came with. I think that was when I was brave enough to start having the really tough conversations with my dad. It really did take a weight off of my shoulders, because there's over 600 people's lives that we're responsible for. It's not just about our family, and the ability to have the conversation has really given us the ability to think further into the future than we were before.